Hello everyone, and in this showcase I'm going to be showing off the strongest sorcerer, aka Gojo. So to start off, I'm going to be using a bigger animation, hollow purple. So, when toggling it on and using finger point, you summon blue and red, which will then merge into each other. Wherever you look, that's where purple will go. And then, after a bit of traveling, it'll do this. It creates a massive explosion in the distance. Now for the next part, I will bring you into first person mode. So, on enabling red and using finger point, you get these arrows, up and down, very similar to gravity. When using down, you'll basically create an AoE explosion right around you. Let me quickly turn on the stream camera again, and do that again. So, on down, you create an AoE explosion around you. Alright, so, when using finger point again, and up, then the orb disappears from your hand, and it will instead be up in the sky. You can use this up to 4 times, and when you're done, you can use the down arrow. It summons them all down and creates explosions. And while you're in red, and use handgun, you also get the orb, but without the arrows this time. And if you use that straight into finger point, then you launch the orb. This is controllable afterwards, as you can see. And then after a while, just about 20 seconds, or it lands, it'll explode. I'll do that again. Handgun, into finger point, controllable, and kaboom. Then the next thing is blue. When blue is toggled and you use finger point, they get the blue orb that Gojo uses. You can drag it around, and then when you lift it up high enough, the particles on the ground will cease to exist. So drag it back down, it'll come back, and if you put it up again, then they'll stop. Releasing it will just make the orb disappear. Then on handgun, you will summon rocks, which you can then, with your finger point, launch away. When they collide with the ground, they'll create explosions. Next up is the divergent fists. When toggling on, you instantly get these particles on your hands. And none of this is gesture based, you actually just have to punch. So, when punching, you of course get these effects. And I have made it into a toggle as well, where you can make it easier or harder for yourself to hit it. So that's basically for role playing. When putting your hands together without any gestures, the flames will turn red. And when now punching, you instead of a normal punch get a black flash. And next up is the infinite void. So for this, I'm again gonna put you all in first person. I'm gonna turn around and use the toggle. So upon toggling it, and this is a flashbang warning, everything will turn white for a bit, and then you will basically be transported into the infinite void. While in the infinite void, the world and people alike will be hidden. And that's just basically just shaders being shaders. And after a while, it'll disable itself. And you return to the actual world. Then lastly are the dashes. So, when dashes is enabled, and you jump and you go into a direction, well then you dash. This will act differently in different worlds. Like right now, I'm just going straight back, but I'm still slightly going to the right. So just beware of that. There really is nothing I can do about that. Now for the customizations, you can turn the screen effects on and off, of course. And also, as I previously said already, with the divergent fist you can make it easier to hit. But you can also reduce the range that the screen shader will go. So you can, right now it's on the largest setting, which is basically 16 meters out, that's when it stops, but you can also basically make it like only 3 meters, so very minimal and only locally will be visible then. Truly, I hope you will all enjoy this asset. I worked hard on it, and genuinely, I hope that you'll actually like it. Have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye.